Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the hidden stories within company filings. And let me tell you, this latest filing from Awaysis Capital is quite the page turner. It reads like a corporate drama straight out of Hollywood, and we're going to break down all the juicy details for you. This report comes out after a rather eventful period for Awaysis Capital, where they're not just dealing with financial adjustments, but also some unexpected leadership shakeups tied to an asset acquisition. Talk about a spicy mix, let's dive in. First up, let's get the basic identity of our company Awaysis Capital Inc. registered in Delaware, with the file number 000201477 and an IRS employer identification number of 2705145666. This is the standard information you'd expect for a company filing these reports. The report itself is dated September 12, 2025, but the earliest event it covers happened on August 30, 2025. This gives us a timeline of what they are reporting on. Now, this is a Form 8K, which is basically a report of significant events that could be important to investors. It's like a real-time update on what's happening with a company. So the big news here revolves around an acquisition they made back on December 31, 2024. Awaysis Capital, through a subsidiary called Awaysis Belize, bought all the stock and most of the assets of another Belize company, Keole Mountain Limited. The assets acquired $1,000, but after a property appraisal, the adjusted price came in closer to $44,65,000. But after a property appraisal, the adjusted price came in closer to $44,65,000. But after a property appraisal, the adjusted price came in closer to $46,541.15. So there was a significant change in the deal's valuation, $3,400. But after a property appraisal, the adjusted price came in closer to $44,65,000. But after a property appraisal, the adjusted price came in closer to $46,500. Fast forward to August 30, 2025, the company's board of directors got together to talk about their review of that appraisal and the valuation of other assets involved. They found some major problems, inconsistencies and errors in how both the property and other assets were evaluated. Because of these issues, the board made two key decisions. First, they're going to get a brand new appraisal done for the real estate part of the Keole reserve assets. Second, they will get a new valuation for the non-fixed assets. Both appraisals will be done by new companies selected from a list provided by the company's co-chief executive officer, Michael Singh, and then approved by the board. This whole process is being called the brand new appraisal done for the real estate part of the Keole reserve assets. Second, they will get a new valuation for the non-fixed assets. Both appraisals will be done by new companies selected from a list provided by the company's co-chief executive officer, Michael Singh, and then approved by the board. This whole process is being called the Keole appraisal. This section talks about some financial obligations specifically on August 30, and his company BOS Investments Inc. gave the company a waiver. This means they're postponing the due dates for some important notes. What are these notes? Well, there are three of the promissory note $600,000 secured promissory note from December 2024 with Michael Singh. This one has a 35% interest rate and was also due 5% interest rate and was also due on August 35% interest rate and was also due on August 31 first or second at $1,000 due either on August 31 $25 secured promissory note from December 2024 with Michael Singh. This one has a 35% interest rate and was also due to promissory note from December 2024 with Michael Singh. This one has a 35% interest rate and was also due on August 1st investment dollar secured promissory note from December 2024 with Michael Singh. This one has a 35% interest rate and was also due on August 31 25. Also, essentially, they bought themselves some time to renegotiate these notes, which is crucial. Given the issues found with the this is where things get really interesting. On August 30, 2025, the board decided to temporarily remove Mr. Singh from his role as chairman of the board. This is happening while they complete the new Keole appraisal. To fill this gap, they've appointed Dr. Narendra Kini as the temporary chairman. This indicates a significant shift in leadership and potentially a response to the evaluation problems found. Finally, we have the exhibit section. Usually this lists all attached documents, but here the only exhibit listed is Exhibit 104, the cover page interactive data file, which is embedded within the inline XBRL document. This means the financial data is presented in a machine-readable format, making it easier for analysts and systems to process. Now, for the signatures, we see here that Andrew Trumbuck, the co-CEO and CFO, signed off on this report on September 12, 2025. So what's the big picture here? Awaysis Capital is going through a rough patch with their recent acquisition. They found serious issues with the valuation of the assets they bought, leading to a significant adjustment and a need for entirely new appraisals. This has also triggered a temporary removal of their chairman, Michael Singh, which suggests a potential loss of confidence or a strategic repositioning by the board. The company is also managing several large promissory notes that were just about to mature, so getting these waivers and renegotiations in place is critical for their short-term stability. From a financial perspective, the initial purchase price of $55,000 adjusted down to around $446,541.15 highlights a potential overpayment, or at least a lack of due diligence initially on the company's part. The fact that Mr. Singh and his affiliate are the lenders for a large portion of these notes, namely the $15,000 note and the $30,000 note and the $30,000 note, raises questions about related party transactions and potential conflicts of interest, especially considering he's also the co-CEO. The temporary removal of the chairman pending an appraisal is a strong signal that the board believes there are serious issues at play, and they are taking decisive action to address them. The lack of detailed financial tables in this particular 8K filing means we can't do a deep dive into revenue, profits or cash flow, but based on the narrative, there's definitely financial stress and uncertainty surrounding the Kiol Reserve Assets acquisition. Looking at this as an investor, or even just an observer, Awaysis Capital appears to be in reactive mode. They are responding to problems that have emerged post-acquisition. The good news is they are taking action by commissioning new appraisals and restructuring debt. However, the risks are significant if the new valuations are even lower, or if they can't successfully renegotiate the terms of their loans. The company's direction seems to be focused on stabilizing the situation and ensuring the accuracy of their asset valuations before moving forward. This is a fundamental housekeeping task, but it's crucial for long-term financial health. The leadership change adds another layer of complexity and could signal internal disagreements or a push for a different strategic approach. My take on this is that while the company is taking necessary steps to correct course, the situation is precarious. The fact that the problems were uncovered after the initial deal closed and that key financial decisions are tied to related parties are definite red flags. Investors should be wary and keep a close eye on the results of the new Kiol appraisal and the results of the new Kiol appraisal and the outcome of the debt renegotiations. What's your take on Awaysis Capital situation? Do you think they can navigate these challenges successfully? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to Corporate Decoder for more insights into the world of finance and business. Don't forget to join our Discord community. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.